ladies and gentlemen, welcome your faces to another Little Nightmares 2 themed video. Today, we're going to be looking at the brand new Lost in Transmission trailer drop. Now, I haven't seen it. I saw the tweet go up. I saw that they released something at 3 o'clock, and I was waiting very eagerly, and I thought there was going to be maybe a new trailer and an announcement. So, we have got the trailer right behind me. I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to watch it. We're going to go through it. We're going to talk about little bits. After this video comes out, I'm going to do a detailed breakdown of everything we see in the game. Everything we see in the trailer, and see if we can do some things that we missed and things like that. But today, we're going to have my first impressions. I'm going to take you along with me with the journey, and let's just get into it. I'm so excited. Right, MiniJord is here. Hello, I'm MiniJord. And today... Wait, I've already done the intro, haven't I? Anyway, we're here. Let's begin. I'm excited. I am very excited. I want to do one full watch, and then I want to go watch some interesting bits when I find, when I think they're interesting and things like that. Oh, wow, okay. I already want to pause. Loving the music. Back at the hospital again. Hello, Mono. Hello, Six. Lovely tone. Loving the tone. Lovely walk through, pick some shoes up. Knocking off those coat hangers. Not coat hangers. Pegs. Okay, that's the drop from earlier in the day. Back at them. That family seems to be... Mono goes shopping, apparently. Watching TV in the bath. Normal. Back in the hospital. Oh, a nursery room. Is this in the hospital? Oh my god, that weird ass teddy. That teddy looks very familiar. Oh, that's dark. That is very dark. Oh, okay. How? Oh, raining. Oh. What the hell? Oh my god, I wonder if they ended up making the notes to be able to control them. The eyes! Oh, that makes sense. In a weird way. Oh. Okay. That is alarmingly freaky. Are they going to kill themselves? Wow. Amazing. Loving it. The free demo is now available on PS4 and Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC digital downloads. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this video and you haven't downloaded the demo, go ahead and do that now. Let's see if we missed anything in the extra bits. Have we missed anything at the end? The lovely edition. I can't wait for mine to arrive. Right. Okay. So, our first impressions. I can see why it's a big thing. So, straight away, I want to talk about this scene in particular. So this is... It seems that when I'm trying to find the difference between when Mono portals from one telly to another. Like, we see him in the demo portal out of that one telly, and he doesn't seem to break it as much. It just turns off. But what leads him to break this one on the way out? Is it a different way he enters? Is it if it's not his own way? You get what I mean? If he's forced out of it? But he's falling towards the floor, and it looks to be a house. And it looks like we've got a telly on the left of our screen up there, and then we've got for some strange reason a sitting chair on a stool, on a bookcase. Never mind. And we've got a rough sleeping area. And interestingly enough, straight away, I can see already this picture in particular looks very interesting. And I can't figure out if it's of a little child or not. But from a distance, I can't really tell too well. But that's something we're going to have to look at in, I think, the video when we break down and have a better look. I'm going to upgrade the resolution in a moment and just see if it decides to play ball. Okay, that looks a lot better. So we can see that looks a bit like a child. Interesting. It has a humanoid sort of figure, but then again, I don't know if it's a child. Same with over here. This looks more like... looks more like the... Oh, sugar! You know who that looks like? It looks like it's the painting off the moor of like the Mirror Man wannabe again. It's the half of the body, the guy with it holds his hands like that, and it's over sort of his trousers, and he's sort of just standing. Either he's hanging or not. But is this the Mirror Man? Is that a shout to the Mirror Man? Only time will tell. Okay, so Mono, Rain, lovely jubbly, lovely Tarsier Studios. Love that. Get another shot of the hospital level. I think we might have already seen that bit, but I think we might have played the bit behind the cage, behind that cage. I think we've played the bit back here, but this bit is actually quite new. I think we wouldn't have seen that yet. Back into the streets, and I can see it's looking very odd, and there is a body in the bin. Little nightmares for you. Darker than anything. Okay, so one line to the other. So we can go house to house while we progress. We're using a lot more instruments this time around to get around the world in a more survival sense. So that's interesting. And we look like we hit the shore on the door and approach the land. Okay, we wash up on there. Now they keep showing the family. That family, I think, is going to end up playing an interesting part. I think there's going to be some sort of revelation about that family at some point. Again, I reckon they're alive. Well, alive in whatever sense they can be. But I think they're alive. And I think they're moving. But the only problem is the light's on them, so they can't move. But they keep coming back to this. And also we've got a toy. I'm going to say a toy shop, funny enough. I'm going to say a toy shop. Interestingly enough, why is there a toy shop when there isn't hardly any kids around anymore? Or it could be part of the greatest or store that we saw from the trailer before. Mono's doing a little bit of shopping. Fair play to him. He's got a full trolley. I hope he's bought some bags, you know, recycle. Then we come back to the it wasn't a trailer, wasn't it? It was a hinted image. I'm sure I've seen it before, of a guy in the bathtub watching a TV. We can assume it's the TV. But I do wonder. Part of me wonders, what if it's a mirror? Like, I know it sounds silly, but what if we're being led to believe it's a TV, but actually just as well, the mirror might cause that same reflection like we see on the lady. So who knows? Maybe it could be one of the two. Yep, Mono shining 6 in the face because, you know, Mono's evil. Okay, now this room is very interesting. So we see the TV man a lot in these rooms, and the posters are looking very... I've seen some... That looks like... I don't know the proper term for it, but it looks like some Japanese symboling on there. I don't know why. What's in the middle, though? But that definitely looks like... Then we've got some clothes left over. Is that a throwback to the Runaway Kid? Maybe, perhaps. Eye symbol again. The Fin Man. And then we've got the Fin Man again in a more weirder sense, I thought. So we've got a bit more life to this room, as silly as it sounds. It seems like this room's a little bit more lived in compared to what we see on like the moor and stuff, and like the desolated areas compared. Like this room seems to be actually used, if you get me. So we know we're in some type of little nursery room or waiting room, and that teddy is absolutely feckin' freaky. And I'm pretty sure I've seen that somewhere. Is that a Little Big Planet reference? Is it? Let me know in the comments. I don't know, but I reckon that might be. This one's interesting as well. Just on the fact that if we listen out, it's very interesting. I think the kids are chasing Mono. Or it's some type of child. I don't know. It seems quite... I get kind of the Pretender vibes, but not that whole reverby scream sort of stuff. I hear like an absolute need to get Mono, whoever they're chasing. So that's fairly early in the game. So we're back at the hospital, and this looks like a little bit... So I thought we played the dark part of the hospital as it is, but you know what? By look at this, I don't even think we've scratched the surface of the darkest part. I mean, oh my. Okay, so we get to see a little bit of the outside world, and it looks to be raining out there. Opening a window. Now this is super interesting. So they have the same. Well, aside from Mono using one of the kids as a mask, which is so cool, it must be how he's getting around. But one of the things that I find interesting is that the food is kind of the same as we see in the mall. So I wonder if the where we see in the mall is the cafeteria section. Is it basically the same influence as this area? You know, is that the same type of thing that was going on? Is that what they're doing on the mall as well? Oh my god, that is so dark. Well, that's a normal lunch, I think. Drowning your fellow students in the... oh my god, one's had his head caved in, quite literally. But yeah, it's a very dark room. Potatoes are going everywhere. Oh my god. Yeah, oh, hello. Okay, yeah, so that one's a very interesting design choice. I'm very intrigued as to why they bully each other. Well, then again, they are the bullies. They're very interesting. They definitely have those porcelain faces. Seems they all have different characteristics too. Interestingly enough, I'm sure I've said it before, but interestingly enough, I feel, in a weird way, that all these sort of porcelain children are connected. Like, they all see through the same entity, if you will. Like, they're all connected from some sort of means. And I think this is why we constantly see photos of eyes and stuff. Maybe they're like a joint. So, let's ballpark. Let's go really out there. We know it's stupid. But I can't shake the feeling that they have, like, this sort of shared vision from whoever it is controlling them. And I don't think perhaps it is the Fin Man. Maybe it's the Mirror Man or North Wind. But they all seem to be consistently obsessed with, like, eyes and whatnot. And I wonder if the gnome hat now is more of a dunce. Is it a dunce hat? I think is what they used to punish kids when they were young, very long ago, where they would put the hat on them. And obviously we see the painting actually do that as well. So maybe that's where the gnome has been inspired from. And yeah, for some reason it's hooked. It's been chained like a dog. There's a pipe there which leads me to believe we're either going to beat this kid up or we're going to break him free, which would be 50-50 each way. It's very interesting. Now this is... I apologise for my phone, by the way. I'm probably getting pinged because of the whole trailer and whatnot. But they make noises and they sound... But this is the interesting one. So, we saw this on the trailer, I think, at the very start. And this was the whole... This is the whole first sort of site we saw. But this is mega interesting. So we see him being sucked into the TV. Not willingly portaling, sucked in. And I feel like he's took a little bit somewhere different than he would have been if he volunteered himself in there. So maybe two different people are at play here. So, there's the eye. The eye. Now we see the eye in the residence a lot on the paintings, and I wonder again if they're connected to the Shadow Kids as well. I wonder whose eye this is in particular, but they are gonna. I reckon it's gonna play a massive part. So Mono is being transformed. Mono looks to be grabbed here, not falling. He looks to be guided on a path specific. So whatever that eye is doing, I think he's trying to guide Mono onto a certain path. Again, maybe Mono's being played against the Fin Man with someone else. The North Wind. Or the Mirror Man. Something like that. Again, can't make much out of the painting behind that. But this does look like another interesting teacher area. But again, why would you have a piano on a rope? I don't know, unless you want to transport it. But Mono is playing some tunes. Running away from the Fin Man. And this looks ever so creepy. This looks like he's actually followed him through the TV. Because it looks like what would have happened. It looks like what would have happened is Mono would have portaled through this telly and not broke it again. As I was saying earlier, it seems that Mono, if he has the choice to come out of the TV, I don't think he breaks it necessarily. Or if there's no rush. Or if he can take his time. I don't think he breaks it. So he gets out. He gets out and tries to run away from the Fin Man. Fin Man comes out and he's just doing this little pose now. And then Mono has to panically break the door. Oh my. And then we've got another key. That's going to go on Mono's hip. We're going to... And the kids are chasing them again. Looks like the vent's blocking the elevator going down. Now, this is another interesting sort of scene I wanted to see. I think, with the whole title being Lost in Transmission, I think what's going on with the citizens of the Pale City is they're being drove mad by this transmission. And the transmission is leading them to do all these things, and even so commit suicide, I believe. And I think that's what these people are up here were ready to do. Or it's called to attention to the tower itself, so the tower can see the presence, something like that. But the thing is, I can't see many bodies around, only the ones on the path that we are going to. So I can't see anyone standing here, I can't see anyone standing here, I can't see anyone standing here, but they're only here. So I wonder if that's just a visual representation of what happened. And this is another interesting point, and especially the colour. The colour is a completely different contrast from what we're used to. And I wonder if that's hinting of a new character, or a new enemy, or some sort of callback. Like, could we see the ferryman? Could we see the bowman? I think it's going to be super, super interesting. But that is hella cool. And I'm so happy that they shared this trailer. It looks so good. It looks so good. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that has been my first impressions and my first thoughts on the Lost in Transmission trailer. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I will be doing a detailed analysis of this video soon, very soon. I do have a theory I want to bring out, but I think I might push that back a little bit more and get this one done. But with that being said, because I reckon we are going to miss a few things, and when I start to play with the video and play with the contrast and have a look at some of the scenery, I think we're going to discover a little bit more information. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching this video. I wish you the best morning, day, or night, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe. Thank you to all the members. Obviously, I can't read you out at the moment because it's a live thing. So, but we will have you up on the screen. So, thank you very much for being a member. I really appreciate the support. It goes an absolutely long way. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, I wish you the best morning, day, or night, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe. I will see you all in the next theory video. And, yeah, Little Nightmares, not long now. Not long now. Looking really forward to it. So I'll see you all later. Bye.